welcome back once again to Season 10 in SnowRunner, and you join us here in the Stanced Out Special. No, this is a Ford F-250 build. This is a PC-only truck by Yeah Buddy, and if you want more information about that truck, I'll leave all the info to it in the description down below. But that's not the subject of this video. The subject of this video is to continue to explore Duncan Bay, which is the first map in the brand new BC region, British Columbia, in the latest DLC that is upcoming, currently as of recording this video, for SnowRunner. Now, this was recorded on the PTS, aka the public test server, which gives players that have purchased the game through the Epic Games Store the ability to try out upcoming DLC in a work-in-progress state before it goes live. But without any further ado and without any more rambling on, let's fire this truck up and begin to explore some areas of this map and this brand new region that we have never seen before, and maybe we'll get the chance to complete some tasks along the way. Now, if you don't know how I normally do these exploration videos, there's a little bit less talking than usual. There will be obviously some sections with talking and some sections with less talking, so just gonna go ahead and let y'all know that ahead of time, and let's fire it up. Now, heading on out of the garage here, there is a road that quickly becomes not a road. And what I mean by that is we're gonna need to raise our suspension up. But not only that, let's take a look at the map, because we could either go over the train tracks and literally back towards the garage, or we could follow the train tracks, which won't get us very far, or we could go this way, which seems to lead us to a collapsed bridge. Now, whether or not that bridge needs to be rebuilt, or if it's just, you know, damaged and it's still passable, honestly, completely remains to be seen. So let's head down there and let's see what's going on as we take in some of this gorgeous scenery. Also, this truck sounds insane. I will never get over how freaking good this truck sounds. I also have it in sort of a mid-range build in terms of performance, so it's really not all that much faster anyway, in this trim at least, than a vanilla truck if you're concerned about us going through the map too fast or anything like that. That looks like it might be passable for us. I don't know, though. We're gonna have to get a little closer and see. Let's go ahead and pop this thing over into automatic mode. We'll let those ridge grapplers dig in. Now, I know that some of y'all might not be a fan of these red fuels. They were definitely a gamble, I will say. They were definitely a gamble, but I wanted to try something a little bit kind of outside the box with this truck. Now, I wonder, does this just stay as... Oh! Okay, be careful on that last bit, because if you hit that too quickly with something a little bit lower to the ground, you're probably going to obliterate your bumper, potentially obliterate your oil pan, and also potentially obliterate your front axle. Just trying to keep steady pace through here. There's that watchtower that we saw last time, and I'm thinking we might be able to get to it kind of by, like, if maybe there's a way for us to get around to it from this side. I don't know, though. We're gonna stay just cruising. There's a washout over there, kind of a muddy washout that may or may not lead us to the top of a mountain, which could get us maybe potentially closer to yet another watchtower. We will once again have to find that out, though. God, this area is so pretty. It really does remind me of a mod region that I've played, and I can't remember the name of that mod region off the top of my head, but I feel like some of y'all out there in the comments will probably know the name of the one I'm talking about just by looking at this view. And as a matter of fact, we can see yet again another watchtower out in the distance, and I, for one, am really loving how they've kind of integrated mud and rocks together in this section. This is really unique, and we haven't really seen them do this all that much, at least from the developer's perspective. Look at this. This is actually like, it's a muddy and flooded rock garden. That's really unique in terms of, like, geographical features for these maps. The devs don't do stuff like this very often. What is... Whoa! What is that random building over there that's, like, built into the cliff wall? I am completely out of the loop on what that is, but we're just gonna go ahead and keep on making our way. Well, was gonna say making our way downtown, but there's no downtown to make our way to, I suppose. We left downtown a long time ago. We're out here in the middle of BC, y'all. Like, there ain't no downtown out here. Well, I suppose if you find a city, there would be a downtown, but not in this part of BC. Yo, what do we got going on out here? Oh, this is beautiful. What is this? Assistance to civilization. Living in the woods is tough. We need tools to repair the trailer, some odds and ends, and some firewood. Okay, so we need vehicle spare parts, consumables ×1, and short logs ×1. And let's see, shed here, forester's house here, and trailer here. Wow, that's quite a bit of stuff to do. We may not do that right now because obviously we're trying to get the area explored, but look at this view. Oh my God. I'm gonna shut the truck down. I'm gonna send the drone up and we're just gonna take this in for a minute. Look at that. We are also just gonna turn the aperture all the way down so we don't have to deal with the blur. But look at that. Oh my God. Look at the road up there that goes up around the corner and there's this massive downhill section. Why do I feel like that section is going to be an absolute blast to just bomb down? Oh my God. Dude, I cannot believe how beautiful this region is. Like, this region is the most beautiful region they've made yet. And I will say that right here, right now, on camera, in front of everybody, this is, without a doubt, at least in my mind, and I know that beauty is obviously like 100% a subjective thing when it comes to stuff like this, but for me, this is the most gorgeous section of map I think they've ever made. Whether that's original game or DLC content, this place is beautiful. It's absolutely freaking gorgeous. Now, enough about that, though. Let's make our way on down to the next area, and it looks like it gets a bit muddy up ahead. Honestly, though, it's a little bit more chill than I was expecting. I figured this was gonna be super gnarly, and it still totally could become super gnarly. Never mind, it's pretty gnarly. That came up to the doors. Okay, that's, yep, all right. That's a little bit, that's a little bit crazier than I thought it was gonna be. All right, let's keep it moving, though. God, these are 39-inch tires, and this mud is just absolutely swallowing them up. Just completely consuming them. I wonder how much farther we're gonna be going until we get to a bridge, because a bridge is actually what we need right now, because we need to figure out a way to get to the other side. Oh my God, did I just find a rock crawling course? Does that not look like it winds up the side of that mountain? Maybe that's just an aesthetic design choice, but well. Okay. Looks like it wasn't just an aesthetic choice. Looks like it actually does go that way. And it looks like there is a tower up there, but there's also a road that continues along by the water, which I'm very torn on which way I want to go. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to follow this route that goes up into the mountains first. Got our twisty road sign, although this is hardly a twisty road. This is more of a twisty trail, or I guess in this area, this would be one of those twisty trails, eh? I really need to stop. That's absolutely terrible, but, you know. Yo, we get a guardrail? Are you serious? Oh my God. Who put in the effort to come out here and put a guardrail in? I feel like that's so unlike all of the other twisty mountain sections in SnowRunner. It's like all the other ones are like, yeah, this is twisty. You better not fall off. Good luck. And this one's like, hey, we know this is really twisty and tight and narrow and sketchy, but we gave you a guardrail, so enjoy that. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just not used to, like, special treatment like guardrails. This is a new thing for me. Oh, that bridge out there looks like it hasn't been built yet. That's definitely going to be another job we'll have to get done. and I'm sure we could knock it out pretty quick. Especially if we grab a trailer for this thing, which we will do soon. Either grab a trailer for this or, you know, sell it, trade it, grab another truck. Either way, we're going to be blazing through some of these jobs real soon, but we really need to find our footing, get some groundwork, and really figure out what we're working with as we discover this area, which, again, oh my god, as we climb these mountains, what an absolutely beautiful area. Like, I know I keep saying it over and over again, but I'm sorry if it sounds repetitive. I am not going to shut up about how incredibly gorgeous this DLC region is. I'm just not. Mountain region maps in this game are just my absolute favorite, and this is literally all of my favorite things about this game wrapped up into one world. Like, it's just so next level. We're about to get to the top of this hill. Come on. Where's my watchtower? Oh, come on. Give me some beans. Give me some beans. I know they're in there somewhere. Sheesh. All right, let's go. Nearly. Also, because we've been driving fairly carefully, we have managed to avoid actual cosmetic damage up to this point. And for that, you know, I'm very proud of myself. I am very proud of myself for that. Very, 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 very proud of myself for that. All right, let's reveal this area. We got a lot of tasks. We got one called Inexperienced Driver. That's fun. Whoa! There's a whole swamp out there and another town? That's amazing! Holy crap! A whole nother town. You've got to be kidding me, though. That is insane. And this road cascades up the mountain and connects to this road, which also leads to, it seems like, eventually, another watchtower. Wow, this area is wild. This area is... It's so incredibly wild. Like, I'm losing my mind right now. I'm just absolutely, okay. I don't see any task here to get rid of that rock slide, so we're just gonna drive around it, plow over that sapling along the way. I don't really think that's gonna cause much issue. Look at this ridge line! God, I know I'm just going on and gushing about this map and this world, but I mean, really and truly, can you blame me? I sure as heck don't think I could. But then again, I don't know. I blame myself for a lot of things, so. That's fun. Easy. We should be coming up to a main road pretty soon. Trying to keep the pace under control, though. Staying nice and chill. And it looks like, yeah, we're coming into a much more cleared out area. This ridgeline is actually a lot more cleared than I thought it was going to be. It's mostly like open grass. Now, obviously the grass is a little bit long, but it looks like a lot of this was logged many years ago. And, you know, it was logged and then the stumps just either rotted away or they were taken out. And then now it's just kind of like grassy, you know, mountaintop pastures in their place. A little bit of pre-running down this mountain trail. All right. Getting after it. God, this thing drives so nice. It drives so freaking nice. I'm looking for the turnoff that we're gonna need to take. And honestly, I think I might know where it is without opening up the map. Is this it? No. That's... Aha! It's the next left after this. I'm really glad I didn't take that left, because if I did, I'd be in some trouble. I would absolutely be in some trouble. All right. This is the left. Holy smokes, there's an entire freaking factory out there. All right. We'll deal with you later. Or rather, we'll investigate you later. I don't know if we're going to have to deal with that, quote unquote, or just investigate it, check it out, see what's going on, and then leave. I don't know why I settled on investigate it, check it out, and then leave. That just, I don't know, the way all of those things followed each other up just seemed funny to me in my brain. All right, so turning right here would take us to the forester's house, but going directly ahead would get us to the watchtower, which that's where we need to go. Because if we get to this watchtower, it'll reveal pretty much everything in the area around the forester's house, and that's really ultimately what we need. I mean, we're in the scouting stage right now, so I know a lot of people, when they play this game, will immediately, like, grab bigger trucks and immediately take tasks. But I, for one, really enjoy the scouting aspect, and I really like to just get that scouting aspect done and then start going after the contracts and tasks. Because once I do that, A, I have a much clearer picture of what I'm doing, and B, I feel like I already have some map knowledge under my belt so that I can kind of better put it into practice. Let's see, we got a task right here. That is the shed. And there's something, you know, functional to do with the shed. Oh, that's assistance to civilization. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the drop-off points for that. We'll be back there later. We're not really all that concerned about jumping into that right now. This, I believe, is going to be the left-hand turnoff for the watchtower, and indeed it is. So come on. Let's give it some beans and see what we can find. This view has me excited, though, because it's right on the edge of this cliff. Oh, my God. Yo, I'm just going to shut up and let this view speak for itself. There's a freaking rock bridge out there. Well, I know what I'm trying to get to in the next episode. Don't know if we're going to get there or not in the next episode, but we sure as heck are going to try. Holy crap. All right, I really am going to be quiet now, though, and just take in this view. And here it is. Here we go. Wow. What a map. What an absolute beast of a map. And if y'all watched all the way through to the end of the video, you know we had to do it. We're up on a cliff right now. It's time to send it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! Come on! Oh my God, that was a bad idea. I got caught on a tree and now I'm on a rock in the middle of nowhere. Okay, well, I didn't go as far as I thought, but nevertheless, we sent it, and that's what matters.